Hello, I'm Warren Buffett. People often ask me, Warren, how do I go from having nothing to becoming an investor? Well, I didn't start with billions. I started as a kid in Omaha with curiosity, a newspaper route, and a love for numbers. Today, I want to share 7 steps that can take you from broke to investor. Not overnight, not through luck, but through discipline, patience, and common sense. Let's begin. Step 1. Invest in yourself. When I was young, the best investment I ever made wasn't in stocks. It was in myself. I took a public speaking course because I was terrified of speaking in front of people. That single decision changed my earning power for life. Here's the truth. Your skills are your first asset. Your knowledge is your first stock. Your habits are your first portfolio. Learn basic accounting, how businesses make money, how to communicate clearly. If you improve your earning ability by 20%, that's better than any stock market return, and no one can tax it. No one can take it away. Step 2. Live below your means. I still live in the house I bought in 1958. Not because I have to, because I want to. Wealth is built by what you keep, not what you spend. Most people increase spending as income rises. That's a mistake. If you earn $50,000 and spend $50,000, you're broke. If you earn $50,000 and live on $40,000, now you're an investor. Start small, cut unnecessary subscriptions, avoid high-interest debt, delay big purchases. Freedom begins when expenses are less than income. Step 3. Build your first capital. Before investing, you need capital. When I was 11, I bought my first stock. But before that, I delivered newspapers. I saved, I reinvested. You don't need $100,000 to start. You need $500, $1,000, maybe $5,000, earn extra money, side jobs, freelancing, selling skills. Your first goal isn't luxury, it's ownership, because once you own assets, money begins working for you. Step 4. Understand compounding. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Let me show you something simple. If you invest $5,000 at 10% annually, in 10 years it becomes around $13,000. In 30 years, it becomes around $87,000. And if you keep adding money, it becomes extraordinary. Here's what most people miss. I didn't become wealthy because I'm a genius. I became wealthy because I started early and stayed invested. Time is the secret ingredient. If you're young, you're rich in time. Don't waste it. Step 5. Buy businesses, not stocks. When you buy a stock, don't think of a ticker symbol. Think of owning a piece of a real business. If you wouldn't buy the entire business, don't buy one share. Ask, is this company simple to understand? Does it have a durable competitive advantage? Does it generate consistent profits? Is management trustworthy? Is the price reasonable? Invest in companies you'd be happy to own for 10 years. If you can't hold it for 10 years, don't hold it for 10 minutes. Step 6. Control your emotions. The stock market transfers money from the impatient to the patient. When markets fall, people panic. When markets rise, people get greedy. Both are expensive emotions. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Now, that doesn't mean stocks never fall. It means avoid unnecessary risk. Don't speculate. Don't follow the crowd. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Temperament matters more than IQ. Step 7. Stay consistent for decades. Here's something surprising. Most of my wealth came after I turned 50. Why? Because compounding accelerates over time. Investing isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. You don't need to be brilliant, you need to save regularly, invest regularly, Reinvest profits. Avoid major mistakes. Do that for 30 to 40 years, and the results will surprise you. Bonus: a simple starter plan. If you're just beginning, here's what I'd suggest. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Avoid high-interest debt. Invest regularly in low-cost index funds. Reinvest dividends. Keep learning. And most importantly, stay in the game. Closing message. Let me leave you with this. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need insider information. You don't need to predict the market. You need discipline, patience, rational thinking, time. Start small. Start now, because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Thank you, and remember, the more you learn, the more... Hello, I'm Warren Buffett. People often ask me, Warren, how do I go from having nothing to becoming an